How's it going, everyone? My name's Imal Rustemi. I'm one of the team managers for the Stephen Shell Eco Marathon team. We just got into Houston, safe and sound. We are at our hotel now, getting the team together, so I'll introduce everybody to you again. As most of you already know, you guys are familiar with our project and how we progress. Alright, so, I mean, seeing us from when we started with our first meeting, right? You guys obviously remember that pretty well, right? Do you guys remember what Nazalowicz and all the other teammates were telling us the first meeting?
Yes.
Is that we were behind schedule already?
Start early, yeah.
You know, seeing the amount of work we had, you know, express how you felt about it. Some of the challenges we went through throughout the design, the modifications we needed to make. I mean, Alex, Corey, Jeff, shoot, whichever one of you guys want to start.
Well, I think we were behind the whole time. We should have started earlier, or this project should start over summer break for some people. And plan it. The earlier you start, the better, because we're going to go to the competition tomorrow. We're going to see people who've spent years designing and building their car.
I think the biggest issue was there was no, with the design, there was no push to get the designs finished. It was always, because of how senior design is set up, there's no, like, all the other teams have to finish their designs by the start of the spring semester, whereas we really should have finished our designs by the middle of the fall semester.
By Thanksgiving break, the latest.
Yeah, and so the designs fell behind, and then they were all rushed and they were all inadequately finished. So by the time we got to build, we had to make a whole bunch of judgment calls and really short sell the project.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that was one thing I was considering after we finish, is just meeting with a lot of the teammates for next year's group to get them exposed, to get them started and taking initiative before the summer starts. I mean, that gives them time, right?
Yeah,
2 months.
That is a good idea.
What I think the best idea would be is to have either the panel or Nazalowicz say hard, you need to have your phase 4 done. Just skip phase 2, skip phase 3. You can do those after competition. Do phase 4 where your car is fully designed, you have all your SolidWorks, everything, you know everything fits together. None of this, we're going to design the brake system later, we're going to design the bodywork later, we're going to do just this chassis, we're going to do just, because it doesn't work. We get to building the car, we have the chassis, when the chassis comes late, then the next thing you know, we're late on everything.
Yeah. I mean, you know, the big... All right.
What do you want us to say?
So, I mean, you know, like what Jeff, Alex, and Corey were saying, right?
I mean, I think the biggest problem that we had was just that a lot of us knew that the chassis needed to be done, you know, right away before we could do anything else. And I feel like, you know, we were trying to get things done, and then other things were coming up as we were going along, and other design ideas and other things that we had overlooked or we didn't know about or whatever. And so we were trying to correct it each time. And as a result, it took longer for us to get the design out, and we couldn't do anything until we had the chassis back, because we wanted to design other things based on how that was going to be.
Yeah.
So it was like we wasted a lot of time not making decisions.
Yeah.
Well,
Printed whatever. Put your name on there. Where are you guys from, by the way?
New Jersey.
New Jersey? I'm from New Jersey.
Oh, yeah. Wait, let me do. We're at a point now where we've pretty much assembled most of the car. Right now we're just tying down the body right now, making sure it's set and secure, making sure the stickers are on, the logos, all the necessary things for us to pass inspection. As soon as we get that done, we're going to go through technical and safety inspections right over there. As you can see, there's people lined up. They're going over to technical inspection.
I never forgot the interview with the guy that works for Ford in Noah. He said, that's what happens when anybody can become a president.
We're going through braking inspection right now. I haven't gotten back to you in a while, but it's been a couple hours since we've gone through technical inspection. It didn't go as well as we planned. Braking, rear brake, not too much of an issue. We could fix that. Didn't pass inspection, but the biggest challenge we overcame is we surpassed the width by about 10 centimeters. So right now, luckily, Shell offers free machining, welding, grinding. Foil tape around the edges.
This electric has some advantages: smooth acceleration, quiet, very highly controlled.
Excellent. Looks like we have good news.
Controlled super nice. Smooth transition. That's the future. That's what I'm saying.
Morning, everyone. I'm going downstairs to meet the team right now. It is around 6:50. Looking to actually leave the hotel at 7 o'clock because we have a driver's meeting that Tegan and Jeff have to attend at 7:30. We still have to stitch up the body because we had a little bit of an accident when we were going through technical inspection where the driver had to remove himself, insure himself from the vehicle in 10 seconds. We passed the test, but unfortunately we had an accident, so we need to take care of that. And prototype runs start at 9 o'clock. So we're looking forward to that, and we're looking forward to see how well we do in the first run. We got the prototype runs going on right now, which is what we're going to be involved in. We're waiting online right now. They had issues with the computer system. After they get it running, we're going to get our safety and inspection stickers since we passed the test, and we should get ready to get on the track for our first run.
Tegan, how you feeling? Remember, we'll be on the phone with you.
You gotta be clear with public transport.
Okay. Do you have your headphones are in your head?
You want your Camelback?
No. We'll be good. It's not hot enough yet.
Yeah. So right now we are waiting in line. We are the second car.
Okay.
We are behind. One car is ready to go. It's looking good. Professor Nazalowicz, you've been reviewing and surveying us for the past 2 days. How do you feel about what's been done, the modifications we've had to make, how we've adjusted to things?
You did very good job, guys. I am very pleased and happy, and obviously you can always make better, but what we have here, I hope we will finish, and that will be very successful accomplishment for us.
Okay.
Okay, good luck, guys.
Great. That's the go-ahead. Start it up. There we go.
On the track now is vehicle number 26 from the Stevens Institute of Technology. It's the Greenfield Ducks.
Yeah! We're at lap 1 right now. So we had 2 runs today. Our best run
Well, we had 3.
was, yeah, well the first one didn't work out as well, but we don't need to tell them about that one. We got some great news so far. We beat last year's team. They had what do you call it? They had a record of 110 kilometers per kilowatt hour. We ended up with a final of 127.33 kilometers per kilowatt hour. And we completed our second goal so far as of now. We are still in the top 10 for battery electric vehicles. We were at number 9. Somebody beat us, but we're still at number 10. Tegan, how are you feeling about the track? You getting more and more familiar with it?
Yeah, it's, once you figure out where all the potholes and the bumps are, it's a lot easier. And you got to figure out how to take the turn, so you basically don't have to turn. As long as there's no traffic, it's really easy. For the beginning part of the last race, there was almost no one for the first 5 laps, and then it started to get a little congested, so it's difficult to control your speed when that happens. But
yeah.
I almost hit somebody, but we're good.
How's it going, everyone? We just completed our last run, and I'm happy to say that it was our best run. We were very close to meeting our goal of 135 kilometer per kilowatt hour. Our end result was 134.22 kilometer per kilowatt hour, which is converted to 83.4 miles per kilowatt hour. We've close to solidified our place in battery electric as number 12. The queue is going to close up. The closing queue is going to start up soon for the prototype vehicle. So I think, we just finished up our last run, and I don't think we're going to go in again.